Greetings, gentlemen and gentlewomen. We are doing something a little bit different today. We're going to be doing an after-action report, as promised, on what it has been like to be in Billionaire Brooklyn's Digital Boss Code / Digital Boss Academy school program. So we're going to be breaking down a little bit of what we've experienced being in this over the past 2 months. I think it's been about now, and some of the stuff that we've seen being in there.
To give some backstory about this, we have created a fake account to take a deeper dive into this community. So we created Jamila Blackwell, who is a single mom. I think, what do we say?
3 or 4 kids.
Single mom, 3 or 4 kids, and she's working to better herself, right? Something along those lines.
Because that's a lot of what we saw in this community. So we wanted to just try to fit in with everyone else, so they aren't suspicious that it's 2 dudes.
We had to make a separate email for this. We had to
made a separate Instagram.
We basically made a kind of like a fake person so that we could just get our hands into this community.
Yeah.
And just to see what it's like, because we're gonna do these videos a little bit different. Give more of an after action report.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So let's dive into Jamila Blackwell. This community, for having 1,000 people in it, has been absolutely atrociously dead. There's been no activity, barely, from anyone in this community. And it's wild to see this many people paying this much money and giving this much money to Billionaire Brooklyn while absolutely contributing nothing.
And that's going to be one of the main points that we look at, right? Like, we're going to see these large school communities that have tons of members who are paying a monthly fee to be in these communities. But one huge thing we're going to look at is activity level. So, like, if there's 1,000 members, but there's only 100 people commenting, that's 10%. So, like, what are these other 90% of people doing? Are they still just paying for this membership? Why?
Something else I want to note is that as we're starting this video, this just came out this month, that they are starting to rebrand Digital Boss Code into a Part 2. So, this was very interesting to hear because, again, we noticed that the activity has completely dropped. So I believe this is something to kind of try to revamp some activity going on in here.
First thing you can do on the school is you can look at these people's activities. You can look at everybody's activity, everybody in the community, and the owner of it, and I'm sure the admins.
When she was starting this thing up, right, which is she joined school March 30th, 2025.
Oh, so we're seeing her entire activity right now, because that starts March, because normally it shows a year.
Right, so it shows a year. So this is really the beginning of her being in school. You can see lots of green over here, right? So the darker green means more activities, lighter green means activity, but not as much. But this is almost every day she is contributing. And you can see, it seems like as this probably grew, we started getting a lot of empty spaces here.
3 months in.
Yeah, 3 months in.
About halfway through June, it looks like.
Yeah, we really start getting the steep drop off after here. And as it goes, it's even less. It's even less. Keep in mind, she's collecting, like $430,000 a year, to the point where we were here in January when we were thinking up doing this video and doing this whole test in here just to see what it was like. She was never on.
Yeah, each column is a week. So
yes.
if there's no activity, she didn't even log in for a week straight there, and then 2 days out of the last 7 before that, and after.
And after that,
it's like
only 3 days after that. And we're going to get into why it's not good that she was there, because it actually did affect members. And as someone that's being paid to teach, I think that's pretty insane.
One thing we're going to prove here is that especially these people that get these big communities, that they create a community and they advertise it very heavily in the first few months. And then once they have enough people over, it seems like they kind of just like lower their activity. They kind of go hands off of it. And I think that's where the admins come in. But it's kind of like they get these people to these communities and then they just kind of abandon them somewhat. So here's the fun part.
We had seen that there's like a scoring level, right? So that everyone gets, and this is probably just a school thing in general, but they probably set the levels, like how many posts you need to reach level 2, and then how many posts. It's actually not posts, sorry. It's engagement with your posts.
Oh, Good point.
Right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
like,
fair enough.
you have to post stuff, and then the way if you get a comment, that's 1 point towards your level. If you get a like, that's 1 point towards your level. I think it goes up to, like, level 9 or level 10. No one's a level 10. That does not exist in this community. No one's posted enough. Not even Billionaire B.
I was going to say, she's an 8.
She's an 8, which I believe is the highest. So we were like, let's see how far we can get. There's over 1,000 people in this community. Let's see if we just get in here for a month. How far can we take the level? And we didn't even post that much.
No. Look, we're a level 3.
We're a level 3.
And if you click on level 3...
It's 10% of all members in this community. And if you can see, we're 14 points away from being level 4, which puts us in the top 3% of all members in this. That's how dead it is.
And we've only done this for, I think, 2 months.
Only 2 months, and we've only really tried like 1 week. I mean, that day we kind of went ham too.
The main point here is that we don't even think anybody really comes in and tries that hard. I think most of the members come in and pay and then never really try. I don't know if you can blame Billionaire B for that or what. It's a huge red flag.
If you're coming in here expecting that community that they all talk about, does it really exist? Is the community really there?
Jamila Blackwell, single mother helping others channel their queen energy into making money online. You got to use the buzz terms. We figured with all these posts that we made, buzz terming out there, people like your stuff, all of a sudden we're a top 10%er.
December, we did our first comment to Mashia, which is... she is like insanely high. She's like second in charge around here, I'm pretty sure.
So she's one of the admins.
Yeah.
And look at this post that she has. This is also a very huge red flag for these.
Earn 50% commission for life when you invite a friend to Digital Boss Code.
But it's funny to think that you get into a community and one of the things that they want you to do is get people in the community.
Yeah.
And the way they say it is you can make money as well because you're getting part of the affiliate, right? It's affiliate.
Yeah. Yeah. So instead of them being super excited for you and being like, hey, we're happy you're here to learn, it's like, hey, we're happy you're here so you can push our stuff more for us. So yeah, we start out with commenting, other people posting, right? This girl posted, I'm ready to learn and change my world through digital marketing. You know, we would just comment, trying to gain some engagement to see how this would go. But these are kind of, a lot of the stuff we did in the beginning was commenting. Then we started getting into posting, and we're like, part of me was kind of like, can we just like kind of mess with some people, I guess, and just kind of see what happens that way?
We're about to show you an example of something so criminally bad that I created, but I posted it because I knew people would like it, and therefore we would level up.
We got medieval Jamila. Well, I came into the computer one day, and he had posted this, which was just a total bogus. I don't even know where you found this.
That looks like, look, it's somebody's iPhone 4 screenshot.
Here was another one we posted. Futuristic beauty and cosmic harmony.
So I said, new AI character mod. AI is really huge in this community, and we kind of didn't figure out why people are using the AI. Or, no, I guess we found out why they're using the AI, and it's to create, their characters for social media.
Yeah.
But I'm still confused on how or if any of them make money.
Yeah. Yeah, and if they do, they're not posting about it at all. So it makes me think that they're not. We got a lot of engagement on this one. So 9 towards the engagement on that one. And then, because I knew we were going to do this video, I decided to just do an absolute long shot. Complete long shot. And I just ChatGPT'd the same picture you had.
Did you really?
I made the bar a little bit different, which it messed up. It messed up, and I just went for it anyway. I changed the time to the actual time it was when I was doing that, so they couldn't question that. And I typed in that number specifically.
Oh my gosh.
Let me do the most random number I can think of. $3,046.52.
Charge bar. The battery looks ridiculous.
Which got us 2 likes. Fantastic.
I think we both would have liked to continue going deeper into this, and maybe we will for other ones. But we wanted to stop paying Billionaire B $28 a month.
Yeah.
Another thing that they have
is the leaderboards. we were when we weren't trying. Obviously, you could see with the activity we weren't trying that hard. But for like the couple of weeks there, we were making sure that we were getting engagement. We were at the top of the 7-day consistently. We were at the top of the 30-day for a while.
As you can see with the 7-day, real quick,
Mm-hmm.
the top one is a +6, and that's for 7 days.
Yeah.
So when we're posting those ones that are getting 9 engagements, we were like on the top easy. It would be like
Yeah.
a couple posts and you get to the top of the 7-day. And that's also because nobody's posting, right? The bottom 5 there,
Which we're in.
we're in the, yeah, from that one post, we're the tops.
Top 5 of the week. Off of one post.
Nobody's posting in this community, guys. There's 1,000 people, and we were in the top 7, and we made one post in a week.
Yeah. We're third. Actually, we're still third. I just now noticed that. We're still third in the top 30 day with 9 engagements total in the last month. And here's the craziest part. With all those stupid posts that you saw us do and the commenting that we did, it put us 56th out of all those members.
So that's top 5%.
That's top 5% on 51 total engagements.
We were in the community for, let's say, 2.5 months. Top 5% person. And for engagement.
For engagement. We're not even trying.
Not even trying. I believe that was the biggest part, is the activity, because I believe when they're promoting these things, it's all about the community thing, right? You're going into the community, everybody's going to be in there going after the same stuff, creating the same things, but then nobody's even doing anything in these communities. There's no activity. So how is anybody supposed to actually be a community and work together?
Yeah. Yeah. And I understand the idea of, Billionaire B's position where, like, maybe you wanted to her, this is just a business, right? And she wanted to she probably wants to get it to a point where she can be super hands-off and just collect the money. As if you're a franchise owner hiring store managers so that you don't ever have to enter the place again, and it basically runs itself.
Oh.
But if I'm paying someone to teach me something, I feel like I want that person there. I mean, I know if someone paid me to teach them, I'm not going to be gone randomly.
Yeah.
For weeks and months on end. That's just me personally. If I, because you kind of have an obligation to those people, in my opinion. So this was something kind of interesting. So this person in here, Millie, is kind of, I see her around all the time on here, so I don't want to say she's a top person, but she's always on like the top of the leaderboards trying to contribute. And
she's a level 3.
Level 3.
She's on there.
She's on there. And she's been in here for, I believe, longer than us, for sure. This person came in and said, I'm struggling to join the Zoom class. Every time I sign in, I end up on the screen probably screenshot attached. And she's talking about doing these Zoom classes. So what DBC promises is that you're going to be able to, they do weekly Zoom classes to teach you something every week. It's every Saturday, and they actually have more than one per week, I think, but there's at least one per week. And it's typically about AI, or it's about some kind of thing that's supposed to help you. And it's usually about an hour long. Sometimes they'll do them longer. People have been complaining, and now, to be fair, we haven't even tried to show up. But in the comments, people are complaining that instructors aren't even showing up to the Zoom classes. So they're scheduled every week. The instructors that are supposed to be there teaching them aren't even showing up to the Zoom classes. And no one's been doing anything about it. Billionaire B hasn't said anything about it. There's been nothing done. So we commented, trying to help her out. If you still can't join them, you can always watch the replay. This is when we didn't know that they weren't even showing up to the thing. Like, we were just trying to farm engagement on this comment. Told them there's a replay vault, because there's a replay vault in the classroom tab. And Millie comes in and says, she may be saying what I've noticed, which is that instructors do not show up for appointments. Replays aren't posted even when classes do happen. This community may be abandoned. And it's comments like that make me think that Billionaire Brooklyn was like, oh, we need to do like a quick marketing thing. DVC 2 coming soon.
Oh, I didn't even...
You know what I mean?
I did not think about that.
Hey, there's been a lot of big stuff in the works. That's why we haven't been there, guys, because she kind of said that. Honestly, I would like to maybe take a look at another community sometime, deep dive into it, and see if it's similar to this. Because I really have the feeling that a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them are going to be like this, which is extremely disappointing and crazy and sad that 1,000 people are still going to pay for this.
That's what is the most confusing part. She has 1,000 members, and to be in the top 5%, you have to contribute 50 contributions. That means everybody else is just doing nothing. So most people might not even be going into the community.
This person's having refund cancellation issues. That's great. Are we gonna have to do that? So she says, we're launching 5 new modules, new live classes, new monthly coaching calls. Hopefully they can actually deliver on the coaching calls because they're not doing the ones they already have. New promo and sales strategies. We're also planning a DBC launch party part 2. The last one was amazing and we're coming back with a bang. Bigger vision all around. Here's the truth though. This community has so much potential and it really comes alive when people participate. This isn't just something you sit in quietly. It works best when you're engaged, consistent, asking questions, learning, having fun, and applying. So we're giving away $2,000 to our top affiliate. Great. It's one of our top affiliates earned $28,000 a monthly recurring revenue just from. Jeez. I didn't read that part.
I don't think that's real.
28,000.
That's how much the community makes a month.
Yeah, that is how much the community makes a month. You talk about yourself.
Talk
Billy
about
B?
yourself, Billy. Everybody else just,
whoa, what?
28,000? I want to do that. You're literally talking about Billionaire B.
AI changes at the speed of AI, and the subscription is not kept up. Hit him with it, Digimilly. One thing I would like to do too is after we edit this video and everything, and post it, maybe we'll keep the subscription, and our last hoorah will just be dropping the link to this video in the chat here, and we'll do
chess moves.
Yeah, we'll do like a clickbaity thing, like I just made my new AI video. Everyone, please tell me what you think. Pow. Now you're all watching it.
That was genius.
If you're from DBC and you're watching this right now, leave, save your money.
Instead of paying Billionaire B $28 a month to live lavishly, you could just go find a free AI course on the front page of school. This is just a big old scam. Get out of the community.
Don't pay someone to teach you that doesn't even show up. And when things start to get a little hot in the community, they decide to do a marketing ploy to do a part 2. That's not real. So,
boom.
Boom.
See you in the next one.
Oh, wait. I forgot about this shit.